We have to sit down for a minute and get a crystal, get a yoga mat, think less about like, what does this person want to hear for me to sell them something, and more about what is this person not talking about. And like in equipment rental, it could be the fact that, hey, with everything that's going on with the relationships with manufacturing, with China, with this, with that, equipment is changing like never before. And it used to be that, a skid steer was a skid steer was a skid steer. Now every 24 months, it's brand new inventory. How are you dealing with that? Keeping up with the fact that the battery life in the skid steer that you were using in the warehouse 24 months ago now doesn't keep up with the battery life there. Man, yeah, it is a real problem. When you say it's a real problem, when are you actually looking at sunsetting your current equipment that you own right now, and replacing that with things with longer, but well, we are. One of the things that a lot of our clients have seen is if we go to a rental environment, you're able to get best of breed, you get brand new equipment, you're able to use that for its life cycle. It's just, we have to spend time in thinking about the net outcome and what is the problems that they're seeing, that we see, that we take for granted how educated we are in our space. And we take for granted that there's problems out there that they're not even realizing, right? Like somebody that maybe would have never thought about renting is like, I didn't realize that. I'm going to buy something and a year and a half from now, it's going to be completely outdated. I didn't really take that. And their rep selling them that piece of equipment's not going to say that. So this is where all of us have to slow down, right? And think about what's the net outcome and where can we help this person? And where it's really going to meet the Easton test is by me telling them this, are they better off whether they do business with me or not, right? And if we can say that, then our sales job becomes a lot more fun.
If you like this video, I got you. I'm going to hook you up. Click the link in my bio. I'm going to give you the closing mini masterclass. It's normally $300. I'm going to pay for everything. You're going to close a lot more business. You're going to make a lot more money. You're going to have a lot more fun. And you're going to be like, Matt Easton changed my life. And I'm going to be like, yes, I did. Did we just become best friends? And you're going to say, yes, we did. And then you and I are going to be best friends and it'll be great. So click the link in my bio so we can be friends and you can close more business and I'll cover all the cost. See you there.